Hey guys, I just wanted to speak to you guys about what it takes to create a podcast, especially a video podcast. So the first thing you want to do is have a niche. So a niche is something that you want your audience to know, as in why are they listening to your podcast. It could be cars, it could be health and fitness, it could be you like to organize things. So you just need a niche. Once you have that and why people are tuning into you, the second step would be just coming up with a name for your podcast, which is what I'm having trouble with at the moment because I have so many ideas. I've been brainstorming, so it's kind of taking me a while to figure out the name. And then the other, since I am doing video, you need good audio, good lighting, but you could just start off like me. For audio, I have an iPhone. So for iPhone, I'm using iMovie, which is a recording, and it'll record you, and you have a second light for lighting. I'm just using an extra light bulb I have at home. And then when it comes to editing software, I use iMovie and GarageBand. But GarageBand is more audio, so if you were doing an audio podcast, that would be better. Since I am doing a video one, iMovie works. It fixes your audio, it fixes your video, background, and everything. Now, the other thing is I have to find out how to edit videos, which is why I asked the other day if you guys know anyone that knows how to edit videos. There are a lot of cool effects that I would like to add to my videos as I've seen myself. So that also takes time as well. Finding the person and then making sure they do and you guys both like what is being done. So I'm in the process and on that as well. Now, let's say you have the audio, you have the lighting, you have the video, right? Now you have the name, of course. So now it comes to what are you going to be speaking about? You need to at least have 20 episodes written down. Not the script, I mean as a title of episode, 20 episodes. Because you want to have something ongoing. You want to have, okay, I have 20 things, so that means every week or every 2 weeks, I'm going to have something to talk about. You don't want to start with 5, and then when you're reaching 4, it's like, oh no, what am I going to do? So once you have 20, at least it'll help you for the long run, and then you'll come up with another 20 or another 10, another 15, but at least you're consistent. You want to be consistent when you're coming up with anything in social media. Either it's a video podcast, a YouTube, audio, anything. You have to be consistent. Again, I do have a regular job, 9 to 5. So for me, it's a little bit hard. And their job is, social media as the influencers that we see. They just work as influencers. They don't have another job. So now you have the name of the podcast, the name of the 20 episodes. Now you have the video, the light, the audio. So now you want to come up with artwork for the podcast. How is your artwork going to look? It's going to look cool. What is it? How is it going to attract people? Hey, oh, wow, look at that artwork. So that's another thing I'm also working on. And all of these things that I'm saying, there's free apps to use. If you have an iPhone, again, iMovie, Clips, CapCut, InShot, a lot of apps you could also Google. And then if you have Android, I really don't know about Android, but if you just look online, I'm pretty sure Android has apps that you can use, and probably inside itself the phone that you can use when it comes to video and audio. So now you have all of that, right? But now you need to promote your podcast, of course. So all the platforms that you have for social media, let's say Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any platform, you need to promote your podcast. You need to let people know that you have a podcast. You can even do trailers. That's another thing too that I'm working on, to do a trailer for the podcast. So this video right here, this is just, let's say, the start of everything, but eventually it will get better and you'll start seeing more better things. And then again, when it comes to topics. Now for the topics, I did do a survey and I see that women and men point of view is on top, and fitness and health. So that's what I will work on. They want to see. So that's a good thing. Being able to eat what you want without worrying. And when it comes to men and women point of view and relationships, that is something I also want to speak about, because I do have a lot of people that also want to hear and see things about that and just want to hear a woman's opinion or a man's opinion. Again, on my podcast, if you would like to be a guest, you're more than welcome. And we could just go over what you would like to speak about, and you could be a feature in my podcast anytime, as many times as you want. So as you know, that will even help you in social media if people know about you. So that's all I have for right now for today. If you guys have any ideas or you guys have any questions or need advice on anything when it comes to podcasting, video or audio, you can let me know. Again, I'm just beginning in this, so I may not have all the answers, but it's great that you guys are following me. Love you guys.